sa ating Spiritual Director, Reverend Father Emmanuel S. Leyan, sa ating kagalang-galang na punong-puro, Ms. Lea May D. Unahan, sa aming mga guro, sa mga magulang na narito, at sa kapwa ko Pilipinas. Isang mapagpala at magandang umaga sa inyong lahat. Tayo po ngayon ay nalulugod sa ating pagdiriwang ng 9th Grouping Ceremony ng St. Patrick's Academy Incorporated na may tema, Patricians, mapanagutan katiwala ng MSK at simbahan sa kamalaysaya ng literatura ng Infanta. Una akong nagpapasalamat sa kataas-taasang Ama, sa kanyang pagmamahal, karunungang taglay, at sa patuloy niyang paggabay sa ating lahat. Nais ko din pasalamatan ang lahat ng mga magulang, kaibigan, sa kanilang walang samang pagmamahal at buong suporta sa amin, gayon din sa mga faculty at staff members sa kanilang paggabay. Ang buhay bilang junior high ay isa sa mga hindi natin malilimutan na journey na siyang humubog sa atin para sa ating hinaharap. Sa 4 na taon nating pagsasama, nariyan ang mga hindi malilimutang iyakan, awayan at tawanan na siyang bunga na pinagsamahan natin bilang batch 2024 at soon-to-be completers ng St. Patrick's Academy Incorporated. Lubos kong ikinatutuwa ang pagtutong natin sa panibagong yugto ng ating buhay. Ngunit hindi natin ito makakamit kung wala ang suporta ng ating mga magulang, guardian at mga guro. Sila yung laging nariyan upang gabayan tayo at hanggang sa ating pagtatapos. Mula sa kanilang gabay, tayo ay naging isang puwalang patricians na may pananagutan at kamalay-sanayan sa ating kapwa. Completers, ito na ang pinakahihintay nating araw. Ilang sandali na lamang ay isa-isa na tayong aakyat upang kunin ang ating sertipiko at mga medalya na siyang ating pinaghirapan sa loob ng 4 na taon. I wish you all good luck for the coming years in our lives. May the years to come be kind to us, and may God and His wisdom bless us with success. I'm proud of you all. Maligayang pagdating sa completion ceremony of Batch 2024 dito sa St. Patrick's Academy Incorporated. Maraming salamat at magandang umaga sa inyo lahat.
Pero kapag sobrang bigat na, tapos sunod-sunod pa yung mga problema ko, iniiyakan ko kahit napakaliit na bagay. Not the healthiest way of coping, but with friends and family by my side. Mas maayos kong nahandle ang nararamdaman ko. I learned to ask for help and the baggage carried by two is lighter. Di na ako gaanong nagre-reserve sa galit. Dahil doon, mas madali kong magtapos students ko. Alam ko sa sarili ko that I enjoy receiving academic validation. Not because I feel compelled to, but rather because I enjoy the reinforcement I receive from others. Ayokong iniisip yung mga problema ko because that just leads to overthinking and me being vulnerable. Kasi lagi kong pinaniniwalaan na it could prevent me from reaching my full potential. Pero hindi naman lagi ganun. Minsan, kapag nararamdaman ko na sobra-sobra na talaga, I knew that my friends were there to listen to me then. Alam kasi nila kung saan yung perfect place para mag-unwind, kaya lagi ko silang kasama throughout high school. Minsan kakain ng kami sa masasarap na kainan kahit wala kaming kapera-pera. Magsiset ng sleepovers kung gusto namin pag-usapan in a private space or just one. Or pupunta lang kami sa tagong-dagat, kakain ng street foods, tapos papanoorin ng mga araw. The point of what I have just told you all is to remember that you can always count on someone. Pwedeng kaibigan, kapag-anak, God, or kung sino na lang na alam mo mapagkakatiwala mo. At an early age, I realized that life's true essence lies not in being the number one or being the best, but in the relationships we build along the way. These lessons became even more important during the pandemic, a time when we all face unprecedented challenges. I would also like to share what I have learned throughout my experiences during junior high school. Na-realize ko na hindi lahat ng tao ay respeto ka. Respect is earned, not demanded. Kailangan mo ipakita sa mga tao na marapat-dapat kang respeto. I have learned to be understanding para makaiwas sa misunderstandings. Natuto akong mag-reflect sa actions ko kasi sa magtanim ng galit. I learned to survive. I had no choice but to learn to survive. Kasi alam ko hindi lagi mas tabi yung friends ko. I had to push beyond my comfort zone and compromise my pride to pass a subject or improve my grades. Kumanta ako, sumayaw, tumula, nagsalita sa harap ng maraming tao, nag-advertise, sinali pa ako sa contest within the school. You have to also be reminded that not everyone will like you. People who treat you badly should be your inspiration, not your destruction. St. Patrick's Academy ang nagturo sa akin kung paano mas mapalapit sa Diyos. This school focuses on strengthening a child's faith by creating traditions and implementing the right behavior. I also discovered that letting people go to prevent you from realizing your full potential won't be fatal. Buhay mo yan, hindi buhay mo. Hindi pa nanagutan ng iba ang magiging kalabasan ng actions mo. Ikaw mananagot doon. Kahit masakit, ikat off yung mga tao na minahal mo, friend or not, staying where you are currently rather than progressing to the next stage is worse. Yung pinaka-importante matutunan ko ay yung huwag palapasin ng mga opportunity na yan. Ang opportunities presented to me. Pero nung nakita ko silang sali ng magsali, yung pinaka-importante natutunan ko ay yung huwag palampasin mga pagkakataong inaabot sa'yo. It's true that I regret missing out on a lot of opportunities presented to me. Pero nung nakita ko silang sali ng sali, I understood that hindi karami tayo ng opportunity na. And we won't get any younger. I have improved as a result of the actions I have acquired during junior high school. It kept me inspired and resilient enough to overcome obstacles. All these things I have learned from my friends, family, teachers, and the students' body organization. They taught me a lot. Pero the best memories talaga are from grade levels 10 and 9. Merong nagsasparring sa room, we encouraged some people to fight, to snack around, may nag-spray ng pepper spray sa classroom, kumain kami sa classroom, and did things na bawal sa school. I knew it was wrong even before we did it, but it was fun and I'm sure mapagtatawanan namin sarili namin in the future. We'll talk about the things we always hear, like kapag napapagalitan kami, para kami mga pinitpit na luya, nawawala kami sa sarili namin, we needed to check ourselves, and all-time favorite line, Buratsura. After these events naman, we learned our lesson and reflected on them. During these years, I achieved many things. Siyempre, given na in-encourage ako ng friends and family ko. Pero paano ko ba talaga nagagawa to? Ang sagot lang dyan ay sipag at tiyaga. Hindi naman talaga ako pinanganak na gifted. I just grew up eager to learn. Kung gusto mo, laging may para. And during times na nawawala ako ng gana mag-aral, ginagawa kong inspiration yung tanong na, what will happen in the future kung hindi ko tatapusin school years ko? Eh di ba grades ko niyan? Mahihirapan ako pag-catch up ulit kung ipagpapatuloy yung pagiging tamad ko. Maraming matidisappoint sa akin. And worst of all, sino ako kung hindi ako academic achiever? These kinds of questions lingered in my mind whenever I felt lazy. Pero hindi ko hinihaang sirain ako ng mga nasa isip ko. Instead, I made them my inspiration. I never liked feeling inferior, kaya this is my way of showing na may kaya rin akong gawin. These years also developed my mindset emotionally. You can learn a lot from the environment you spend years of your life from a young age. And the most important among all these, maging mabuting katiwala ako ng Panginoon. Even from a young age, I was taught to be faithful to God and to participate in activities within the church. Sa simbahan namin pagkatapos ng sacrament, tuturuan kami ng mga kwento sa Biblia and we would respect them. Even during the pandemic, we held sacraments at home. I was used to praying with my own words, kaya nang pagpasok ko sa SPA, I was reluctant kung sinabing required and memorize yung prayers ng Catholic, kasi Mormon ako. Pero I learned to live with it and knew that we all believe in God, Jesus Christ, and the Holy Spirit. I shared the gospel through some online friends during the pandemic and began attending church after the years of lockdown. Sa misa, you needed to listen and not just hear about what the pastor had to say. At after ng misa, kailangan ko itong sa buhay. These events helped me with stress sa school and problems too. I had God to lean on sa mga oras na nahihiya ako magsabi sa iba. I just had to pray, tapos after that, I always felt release. Even after watching horror movies, I relied on prayers to help me sleep at night. But what I have learned and believed in, even as a child, is to trust God kahit may pinagdadaanan ka, or in times na pinagpala ka. You just have to believe in Him, because He always has a reason why. I express my gratitude to my family for their financial assistance and for being there for me during that stress. My father, who called me beyond recognition, and my mother, who was always by my side. All the teachers I have encountered along the way have my sincere gratitude for their dedication to their craft and for never giving up, even in the face of adversity. I would also like to thank the non-teaching staff members I became acquainted with for their assistance. I also want to express my gratitude to my dear friends who have always been there for me through my high schools. Special thanks to Fish, who was always there for us when we needed someone to listen. To Razia, who is the greatest friend. To Macy, who is always just a phone call away. To Kate Angeline, who has always been there to console us in a manner that no one else can. To Carla for being our mother and paying the bills. To Andre, who is always ready to help. And to Lawrence, who stopped by my side when I was at my absolute worst. I sincerely appreciate your efforts in feeding my fantasies and listening to me vent at every moment. It is greatly valued. Finally, I want to express my gratitude to God for hearing our prayers each day. God, I have complete confidence in you, and in our hour of need, you are our rock. Everybody learns and adjusts to life at their own way. That's why life is so unpredictable. Lahat naman tayo magiging sa isang bagay. Maging music, athletics, academics, or anything else. Kaya huwag niyo mahayaan na maapektuhan kayo dahil mas magaling lang ang isang tao sa isang bagay kaysa sa iyo. Perhaps you haven't yet discovered your calling. I also want to acknowledge my classmates' hard work. You have performed well throughout junior high school. Nakita ko ang bawat isa sa inyong nagpila para makamit ko ang meron kayo ngayon. Everybody here today deserves a congratulations for persevering through the individual tests to earn their certificate. I want to thank everyone I have met along the path, including those who are unable to join us. You have left a memory for everyone to cherish forever. To all of you, congratulations and good luck as you do journey with us.